Balla community is very, very aware and is conscious of its of the environment and of sustainable energy projects within the community. Balla community has also been accepted onto the Sustainable Energy Communities Initiative, which is run by the SEAI, and we're currently in the middle of drawing up a master plan with a view to making Balla a better, more environmentally friendly community going forward.
Everything we do in Balla, we try to do it in an environmentally friendly way as possible. And the Tidy Towns, while it's recognised as being an organisation that looks after keeping the village tidy, we get involved in lots more projects. We have been involved in developing a community garden, a community orchard and a biodiversity garden. So more and more, and you'll see with the walks, everything is about sustainability, about environmental sustainability, and we do everything we can to make sure that happens, and we promote it as much as possible.
In 2016 we formed a biodiversity garden with the help of a grant, right? And then in 2017 and 2018 we planted an orchard on Mayo Day and with the help of the community and all the children. Now that's a really great thing because the children got to plant a lot of stuff, and you know, they're learning about you know, where plants and all that come from. You know, Tidy Town is a daily operation. I live in the town, so every day, you know, I spend my 5 minutes and I do a general pickup to keep the place very presentable. We do a huge pickup every spring, right? We actually clean the river, and we got something like 20 bags of litter from the river. Now this is very important because, you know, for the fish and the wildlife and all that, to keep that area clean. We're very fortunate to have a solar bin because very few areas have that. It compacts, I think, about 6 times a day, right? And it takes way more rubbish than an ordinary bin, and then it actually tells the council when it's full, right? So, you know, you can see all the savings in that, and it's a real plus for us.
My name is Joe Vaughan. I'm one of 9 directors of the Balla Town Parks. The parks were left to the community by an old English landlord, Bloss Lynch. They're still owned by the community to this day. Over the years we have developed several parts of it. 5 years ago we got a neighbourhood scheme which we were able to set 5,000 trees, and we put walkways and signage in to tell people what type of trees are growing there. Very good for the kids and for education. We put in picnic areas, and we developed a fairy village for the younger kids. But to do all this, it has to be a community effort. So, you know, we got help from the GAA, the golf club, the landowners, the Balla CRD, the Balla Tidy Towns, and the community in general were very good and appreciate all the work that's been done. The parks are great for the wildlife. As you can see, we have the red squirrel and the flora and the fauna, and it's very well used, especially now with COVID. The place is tremendously used, so it's great.
We applied for the Town and Village grant, which we were lucky enough to succeed in getting, and with the help of Anne Sweeney and her wonderful team, they designed, engineered and implemented this project you see here in front of this walkway, linking the town park with the village and the surrounding areas and the woodland walkways. The Toher Valley Walk, which is here behind us, goes right back as far as Square Park, as we all know. Initially started off as just as a walkway, but I think as time has gone on, and between that, the work of the town park and the Tidy Towns particularly, the whole aspect of nature and the whole aspect of being in touch with it and close to it has really been very significant. The school kids to come back here regularly on their nature walks through the woodlands and use this facility for their general education. People have become very aware now we've seen barn owls back here being spotted, squirrels have been spotted back here, and there's phone numbers you ring to say where you spot them. They put up bird boxes. They have also put in the tracks and the paths are suitable now for people bringing their dogs and for walking. So I suppose from that point of view, people won't touch what's going on. The signage, as you've heard already, about various trees and the area around the place here, and people are more conscious of what the environment is about and what it's not about. So it's really a community effort to make people more aware of what they have and we have to appreciate it. So the environment is a big benefactor of this, in our opinion.
The community has always been aware of the environment and is conscious of its responsibility to environmental projects and green projects.
Mayo PPN, your voice, your community. Going green for St. Patrick's Day. For more information, visit mayoppn.ie.